Hi everybody, and welcome back to Kathy's Craft Room. Today I started this video out and it was going to be a Project Life tutorial, but even though Project Life does make things a lot simpler, I tend to doll up my Project Life projects, so it was really long. And instead I'm going to show you some past Project Life that I do, and I'm going to show you how I've incorporated Project Life and traditional scrapbooking, because I still like to traditional scrapbook. I still like to do 12 by 12 formats and have pretty backgrounds and all. So I just kind of wanted to show you a year in the life of my Project Life. I'm going to go through them quickly. I will say I do start off the beginning of every year with my kids' school pictures. These are the 5 by 7 pictures. I just cut them down to 4 by 6. It kind of zooms in on their faces, and then just put their names and what schools they go to. This is when I first started Project Life. I just gotten into Stampin' Up, so I did the rainbow as my very first stamp set, and more pictures. And this one, see, is not dressed up. So it is just pictures and pretty cards. Same thing with this. There's not really much description to any of these. This is my daughter's birthday party from 2 years ago. Just some random family pictures. A lot of the back sides of these weren't done. I was still learning. This is my daughter's NJHS from last year. I cut a lot of the pictures down. I actually need to scrapbook her cleanup from this year, but that was September 19th of 2015. First day of school pictures. So all of my little kids, my big kid won't let me go to school with him. You know, these are all Project Life kits that Stampin' Up sells. They're expired now, they're old, but they had like a school one and then some random paper. And then my girls are cheerleaders for a local, I live in Tampa, Florida, and we're the Tampa Bay Bucks, and my daughters cheer for the East Bay Bucks. So I like to document all of our greatness in here. So these are some competition pictures, you know, big cheeses and smiles, and the team, and I do journal, you know, what goes on. So a lot of this is just competition stuff. And this was a Project Life kit through Stampin' Up, so it's not red, black, and white, but it still has everything matching. This is the Halloween paper from last year from Stampin' Up. All of this here, that was the old spider web willies. Aren't they cool? So this was our Halloween from last year. More competition stuff, and this was one of the Project Life stamp sets. So it had like these swirly looking things, and so I kind of just used them to decorate that entire page along with some tape here. These are more Project Life. These are all kind of go together, and I made sure that I documented. These are my journaling tabs. This was this is retired as well, but it was the heart stamps. It was called like Wild About You or something like that. So I kind of made backgrounds to go with it, and I made them red, black, and white to match. And then a visit with my nephew. And then these are is the Christmas pages that I did. These are the Christmas pages that I did. And Stampin' Up has like these little mini like half pages. So it's like Christmas, but it's like a smaller one. And I didn't really do anything on the back of there. And these were back sides. These two were done with a Project Life kit. They do come as kits. I'm going to show you those in a second. And so everything here matches. All the stamps match, all the colors match. This was a camp trip that we did with some friends. This was a different Project Life Stampin' Up kit for my daughters and their father-daughter dance. Look at, they're crazy. And then a picture with them and their dad, and my husband always likes that. This was a multiple page spread. Yep, I did 4 pages of this. This was Monster Jam. So I took the Monster Jam stickers and incorporated it into a Project Life kit. So the kit was from Stampin' Up, and all the cards went with it. And I just added Monster Jam stickers to it randomly. And this is kind of where we hung out that day. This is how cold it was. I live in Tampa, Florida. It should never be 54 degrees. And of course it was on Monster Jam Day. Just more Monster Jam pictures. Again, I really like to have a lot of pictures in mine. Do a little scrapbooking, journaling. This was Lily's first flight. She rode an airplane for the first time. So this was the Soarin' stamp set from last year. This is her actual, boarding pass. So I have that stuck in there so you can keep memorabilia for that. This is the actual baby shower that we went up for. So you guys remember these were the occasion flower stamps. So I used those. This was the actual invitation, so I just cut it down and stuck it in here, so I have the actual invitation. Here's my daughter's birthday party again through the next year. So this was like a birthday theme, and you see it had like an ice cream cone and stuff to go with it. So this was a really neat little page, and then this was the second part of it, and then this was like a little half. It's just like just to add more pictures, because I really didn't need, I couldn't have 6 on one, so this was just like a little mini, and then I got to put, you know, all her friends' names on each page. So when she gets older, you know, she'll remember it's Taylor and Emily and it's Maria, Catherine, Skylar. You know, I always take pictures with them and their friends. This was my kids' field day, more field day. This again was that same kit. It was I think it was called Playground, something Playground. I think they were on clearance at one point. So everything was like school related and all the colors matched. Look at it, look how cool it is. And it makes it, like, all I really did on these pages was put the pictures in and then journal on it. I mean, that's really cool. Now here is a more traditional scrapbook page. So this was Easter. Unfortunately, my husband was out of town on Easter, so he's not in any of our pictures. But this was a regular 12 by 12 piece of paper. And then I made this with the butterflies and kept it all pastels and used my circle punches to cut those out. So this was more of the traditional scrapbook page there. And of course I had to have a second page to match. And these were the family pictures that we took. So again, it's another 12 by 12, and then I hand stamped family, and then all the flowers. All you Stampin' Up! People recognize those from the Occasions catalog last year. This is my newest baby nephew, even though I'm getting another one in November. This is my baby nephew, Logan. So I did 2 pages just for him. His little, and there was a Stampin' Up! Set for this as well. You see these little monkeys. But then these are stamps. All these little elephants and stuff. This was more a project life, but I know I do have a full page. This was a traditional scrapbook page, and I took the pictures of me and my son and my husband that we got from the website and kind of put them together. I used Gorgeous Grunge to decorate the background, and then made my own little tag with the date, and it was for Rugged Maniac. So on the other side, this was a traditional 2-page spread for my son's birthday. This had a lot of stamping. We went to Sakura Steakhouse, so I wanted to do more of the Asian theme with the flowers, and I journaled over here and spaced out the pictures and kind of used a lot of tags and stuff there. So that was all of most of last year. So that book is full, and I've started on my new book, different book this year, right? And I did something a little different. Again, still sticking with Project Life for the beginning part of it. But look how simple this was. This was a map from Busch Gardens. I took my kids to Busch Gardens, and this was the map from it. And I just cut it down and then cut it into 4s and stuck it in the pocket. I could have just put this in a 12 by 12, but I do want to decorate something, you know, on the front in the 4 pockets. And then on the right hand side, this is my favorite layout with the 4 in the middle and the 4 around. This is just white paper that I sponged all over. I did actually print this on my printer, and all of the codes for the colors for Stampin' Up! Are all available online, so I was able to match the color exactly to the colors I was using. And then this here was my son's last day of school. Look, I was in charge of crafting that day. And these are the pages that I just did. Cheer has started again, so I have my page here. This was picture day. I used a swirly bird and embellishment here. Decorated, I want red, black, white, and gold here. I'm going to put something right here, not exactly sure what, but took all the pictures here, and then I still have to decorate the other side, but it still lets the full picture come into play. So that's what I do with Project Life. I do incorporate traditional scrapbooking in as well. It just depends on how many pictures I have. Stampin' Up! Does these kits. This is what they look like. This is Memories in the Making, and it comes with a ton of stuff. It has cards for every occasion. It has, you know, the little 2x2 cards. It has big cards, and everything has matching colors for it. And then if you get the accessory pack, it also comes with some washi tape. So all of this matches, and it comes with some acetate if you get the extras. So I store them in their Project Life cases, just like that, so that when I'm ready to do a project, I have my full Stampin' Up! Kit ready to go, and then I can see what colors I'm supposed to pull out. And they have quite a few in the new catalog. If you guys have any questions about this, please send me an email. My email is linked below. And I thank you for watching and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.